Welcome to the 2024 Horse Progress Days being held at the Levi Fisher Farm in Gordonville, Pennsylvania. Held annually in states with a large Amish and Mennonite population, the two-day event showcases equipment innovations for use with horsepower. This year's event was expected to draw over 30,000 attendees from across the United States. Come along with me as the grounds wake up before the official opening of the event, which is a pony cart parade. See the adorable ponies, mini horses, wagons and carts, and of course, the kids. As the crowds build, we will check out the seminars offered and watch as the food is prepared. We'll walk through the children's area and see the cute baby critters. You won't want to miss those camels. We will see what the vendors have to offer as we walk through the vendor tents. We'll see interesting publications, nutritional aids, harnesses, and other tack for horses and ponies, children's toys, and so much more. At the conclusion of the pony cart parade, we'll go over to the fields and watch as new equipment is demonstrated. Equipment which is built in many plain communities across the country. Equipment that is not only geared toward the traditional small farmer, but the produce grower as well. Garden-size equipment will be demonstrated also. After a bit, we'll go to the lumbering and sawmill demo area. We'll see new portable sawmill models, scrap wood pulverizers, firewood processors, and also a bandsaw sharpening machine. And we will witness draft horses skidding logs. Near the end of the video, we will see some of the beautiful teams of draft animals that worked the weekend. Horse Progress Days may be well known within the plain community, but is not so well known among the homesteading community. But it should be. It's a can't miss event for those wanting to enjoy a simpler, more self-sufficient life through small-scale farming. The mission statement of Horse Progress Days states, to encourage and promote the combination of animal power and the latest equipment innovations in an effort to support small-scale farming and land stewardship, to show draft animal power is possible, practical, and profitable. While it's too late to attend Horse Progress Days this year, 2024, next year, 2025, the event will be held in Michigan. Here are some views of the beautiful Levi Fisher Farm and grounds on Thursday afternoon. Setup is almost complete for the 6 a.m. Friday opening. I hope you enjoy the video as I bring you along for the sights and sounds of this year's Horse Progress Days, held in Gordonville, Pennsylvania on the Levi Fisher Farm. Enjoy!
Good morning and welcome to our 30th Horse Progress Days event. Breakfast is ready and the food lines are open, so help yourself.
30th Horse Progress Days event. Lots of good food available this morning. They're currently serving breakfast in the food tent.
Great event. We got probably 1,000 or 1,500 people on the phone line listening to events throughout the day, so we're just testing the phone line.
It might change here a little bit.
If you have a pen and paper in your hand, you want to just write down this phone number. If you have friends or family at home, I know we got guys here from a lot of the lower 58 states, so if you want to write down, testing, write down this phone number for your friends back home, and you can give them a call to, hey, you can actually listen into some of the events today live. I'll give that phone number to you right now if you have a pen and paper ready. 717-690-81. That cut out on me there. 8081 717-690-8081 is that phone number. Thank you.
The first event for the morning is about to get underway. It's the Pony Express in the main arena. Will begin in about 5 minutes. The Pony Express in the main arena getting underway.
Somebody's excited.
Test. There we go. Thank you, Wilmer. Now, hey, this might be a good time to say something about Wilmer Good and his crew here. He just helped us get this mic back on. They've done a great job. I'd like to, like I said, introduce Joel Yoder here. He's part of Intel Auctions. He and his partner Daniel are helping us out with today. And he's going to announce the Pony Express. Let's get started, Joel.
And we're ready to rock and roll this morning right here at the Horse Progress Days. And welcome to people that are present, welcome to people that are listening on the phone line. And we're ready to roll. You know, there's a lot of excitement here for a lot of these young boys and young girls, horsemen of the future. And you know, they spent a lot of time prepping these ponies. A lot of them bought ponies for the event. We're just going to get right to business here. Lot number one. The first one here is going to be Sarah Lynn. She's 15 years old. She's driving the pony right out of the Levi Fisher farm. The pony's name is going to be Fireball, and the pony's age is 4. He's 4 years old. He's a Hackney gelding, and you know what? They actually raised him right there on the farm. And guess what his favorite treat is? His favorite treat this morning for you is going to be brown sugar. That's going to be his favorite treat. He's got great stable manners. He's easy to catch, and he's a trick pony. Lot number one for your consideration in center stage this morning. Next one is going to be Levi Fisher Farm again. Elizabeth Ann Fisher is going to be your driver, 13 years old, and the passengers are Rosalia. Kirsten is the dog. There's a dog on the cart as well. Firestone, this is going to be a 3-year-old Morgan Hackney cross gelding. Name is Firestone. Hey, they actually raised him around the farm, and his favorite treat is brown sugar. And you know what? They go out to him. He walks right up to her when she whistles to him. So a great temperament pony there. Fireball and Firestone are actually half brothers. They were both born on May the 24th, 1 year apart. So that's a very interesting fact for you this morning. They're born a year apart, right on the same date. Number 3 just came in. Number 3 is out of the Elmer Fisher farm there. James Fisher, age 10. He decided to bring this good-looking pony. He's a 4-year-old gelding. His name is Firecracker. Firecracker was actually a gift to the children so they could be part of the 2024 Pony Express at Horse Progress Days. You're doing a good job, James. Bring them on in. Lot number 4. You turn the page here. Lot number 4 is going to be Rebecca, age 9, and Susan, age 7. They're going to be the drivers for you this morning. Pony's name is Beauty, and Beauty is a 10-year-old mini mare. 10-year-old mini mare, and she's a real babysitter, the statement says there. And interesting fact here, 7 years ago in 2017, Beauty was actually right there at the Horse Progress Days as well 7 years ago. So she just keeps on chugging and chugging. 7 years later, she's right back here in the ring again. Right on center stage, there is Beauty. 5, just going to the ring this morning for your consideration. Mervyn Zook, age 16. He's the driver of this good-looking hackney mare. Her name is Secret. Secret, they actually purchased her at the Mel Stable in December of 2023. Classy and fun to drive. Have a look at the hackney mare, Secret. Lot number 6 just coming on in. Verna Lynn, she is age 12, and have a look at that rig. The pony's name is Zaya, Z-A-Y-A. Zaya is a 4-year-old Frisian paint mare, and she actually got this pony for a Christmas gift, and she is well trained and fun to ride. And her favorite treat for you this morning, the favorite treat is carrots. Along lot number 7 this morning, Eldon Stolzfus. He's a 10-year-old, and he actually brought Rocky in, the 4-year-old miniature pony gelding. Arlene and Caroline are the passengers there as well. That's lot number 7. This is the one going to the far end, is that right? Gift. It was actually a gift from the parents. Hey, lot number 8 is in the ring. Andrew Burkholder. Welcome on in. Here we got a 4-up. We're going to lot number 8, 9. Yeah. They're all on 8. You got it. They're all on number 8 here. And we have Andrew. Testing. Andrew Burkholder, age 16. And the passengers are all the grandchildren. And they have Smokey and Rusty are the lead team geldings. They're the lead horses. And Gurley and Rosie are the wheel team. Ponies' ages are between 8 and 11 years old. They're mini horses. And they actually all by the same sire. So they're all out of the same sire this morning. 2 mares, 2 geldings. Have a look at the 4-up this morning in Horse Progress Days. Welcome on in. Number 9 is coming in. Number 9 is going to be a James Zook, is 12 years old. And the passengers is Chris is along as well. And the pony's name is Heartland Pistol. Lot number 9 in the covered wagon for you this morning. They brought a hackney gelding. This pony in the covered wagon does anything that he's told. Vernon Stolzfus is riding Blaze. So Vernon, he's riding Blaze there as well. Lot number 9. We're ready for lot number 10 to come in this morning. Another covered wagon again. Jacob Petersheim Jr. He's only age 13, and Matthew Petersheim, age 14. They're both on the covered wagon. That's lot number 10 there. And she actually, she says the pony does almost anything I want her to do. Stephen is riding Sunny. Sunny is the name of lot number 10. We turn the page, go back to lot number 11. This one is going to be Ariana, and Alvin and Andrew are driving Beauty and Rocky. Beauty is 18 years old. Rocky is 5 years old. They're minis, Beauty and Rocky. Beauty is a mare, Rocky's a gelding. This team is also pulling a new cruiser from Stumptown Manufacturing. Our 2 oldest boys were 7 and 8 years old when they bought Beauty. She was 6 years old. We now had her for 12 years. She had 3 babies for them. And the youngest son, Marvin, 4 years old, is starting to drive Beauty. Have a look at number 12 is coming in. Matthew Kaufman. Matthew Kaufman is only 13 years old. He's driving Rocket. Rocket is 9-year-old hackney gelding. 9-year-old hackney gelding is lot number 12. Watch him prance around the ring this morning. It was actually a gift from his dad, and a great gift it was. Apples and carrots for his favorite treats today. Apples and carrots. And he made a note here. He said, him and I are the best of friends. At number 13, Charlene is lot number 7. Lot number 13, Charlene is 7 years old. And Benji, Emily and Charlene own the pony. Charlene is the driver, 7 years old, right out of our neck of the woods there. Boy, they were very excited about this pony they were bringing to Horse Progress Days. The pony's name is Snow. Lot number 14, we're coming on in. Joanna and Norma Martin are the drivers. Passengers are Emma Lynn and Liddell. Crazy Horse and Mohawk are the pony's names. 15 coming on in. Barbie is 12 years old. And passengers is Catherine, and the pony's name is Starlight, 16-year-old Shetland mare. She's a great rider and a great jumper. Her favorite treats are apples, brown sugar, and oatmeal treats. We got her at the Strasbourg Pony Auction last year, and it was a big surprise for them, so it was totally about a surprise. They got it as a gift for them at the Strasbourg Pony Auction. Lot number 16. Lot number 16. This driver's name is a 13-year-old Shannon Zimmerman. Bring on the good-looking pair of ponies there, and that's the one down to the center stage already. 7-year-old blue roan paint mare. When we got this pony, we were told not to ride her unless we want to fly. She is in foal to our purebred mini gypsy banner. This good-looking pair. Lily and Lilac. They're very well matched there. Lily and Lilac, they're both, they're 2 and 3 years old. They're Gypsy Banner Cross mares. They are full sisters, and they're in foal to our purebred mini Gypsy Banner, Gypsy's Magic Starlight. And their favorite treat is mulberries. Not something different this morning. Their favorite treat is mulberries. Have a look. Boy, isn't that just a picture-perfect sight right in front of our eyes there? 4 young girls there driving a pair of well-matched mini mares. Have a look. Next one coming in is lot number 18. Matthew Stolzfus, 10 years old, and the passengers are Marion and James. The pony's name is Lady, and an 8-year-old mini mare. Lady's been in the family since she was a weanling. The boys trained her to ride and drive. They'd ride her without a bridle or a saddle. She has a very good attitude, is a family pet, and she also had 2 colts as well. Number 19, the driver's name is Matt Fisher, 12 years old, and Lynn Fisher, 15 years old. The wheel team is Mocha and Cinnamon, and the lead team is Shadow and Dallas. Lot number 19 in center stage. You know, somebody did a great job hooking these ponies. They're broke. They're not making a mismove there. So you enjoying it today. We could give them a thanks afterwards because they did a lot of time. These children did a great time, a good job getting the ponies ready for the event today. They're bay mini horses. 4 of them in now. Dallas, Shadow, Cinnamon, and Mocha. Bring in lot number 20. Anna Marie Fisher is 9 years old. She's driving Montana, a 10-year-old mini stallion. 10 years old mini stallion. Lot number 20. Lot number 21, the driver's name is Caitlin. She is only 7 years old. She's doing a great job for a 7-year-old. Pony's name is going to be Jazz. He's a 3-year-old mini gelding. 3-year-old mini gelding, and Jazz is actually very well broke for the cart. Lot number 22 is coming in. Andrew is only 14 years old. Have a look at the mini mules, Dolly and Molly. That's something different for your consideration, mini mules. They are both Jennies. We bought these mules at New Holland Sales Stable. A fun project to train, and these mules that were never hitched before. The next one coming in is going to be lot number 23. 23 is Georgina and Honey Smacks are the name. Georgina and Honey Smacks. Dorothy is only 12 years old. She's driving Georgina and Honey Smacks, 16 and 10 years old. They're mini pony mares, and they're given to them with the request to never sell her. And we won't. They are mother and daughter. They're never going to be for sale. So don't walk up and try to buy these good-looking ponies. Lot number 24 is coming in. Hannah Rose. She is 12 years old. She's driving, the passengers are Barbie Ann, Nathan, Joseph, and Carolyn. And it's a 14-year-old mini gelding. Name is Dusty. And he loves to be groomed. He's great. He's strong with older people, and he's very spunky and high-strung. But he seems to know he needs a gentle with the little folks. So he's very gentle. As soon as somebody small gets behind him, he really softens up. Lot number 24, 25. 25 is going to be Noah. That's the pony's name. And Noah is a 17-year-old gelding. Lot number 25. He is a blast to drive, and he fills 2 hands. When hitched double with a donkey, he scares horses off the road. I believe that. I'd do that too if I'd be hitched with a donkey. Look at that. They're doing a good job there in center stage. Lot number 25 now. If you don't dare hook him with a donkey, you'll chase all the traffic off the road. Lot number 26 here. Coming on in. This is going to be Leon, only 12 years old, and he is driving Prince. Prince is the pony's name. It's going to be a 12-year-old mini gelding for you. And look at this. It's actually a birthday present for the young lad. Prince parents, loves attention and children. Next one coming in is lot number 27. Suzanne Joy is the driver's name. Suzanne Joy is actually only 10 years old. The pony's age is 3. It's a 3-year-old mini pony gelding, 3 years old, loves to ride and drive, and a great babysitter. Great babysitter it is. Have a look. Boys, everybody's having fun this morning. Bring in lot number 28. We're going to talk about that next. Hey, the Nancy Byler is going to be the driver, and Mary and Nancy and oh, okay, yep. Today, Nancy's going to be the driver. Yep, they're taking turns. The pony's name is Starburst. That's the one going down the far side there. Starburst is an 8-year-old mini mare. We got this pony at a clinic for special children benefit auction, and her favorite treat is carrots as well.
There's seats around. We don't want to keep people from going in through here.
Thank you, Stephen. Hey, if there's anybody that can't see, this is a great event. You got to watch this. Stephen just said, come over to the east side. There's plenty of room. We got seats empty back here. Come on over and enjoy the Pony Express this morning. If you're standing there, you want to sit down, come over to the east end. We're going to be moving over to lot number 29. 29 is next. The driver's name is Joshua Mark. He's 13 years old, and the flashy pony is going to be Angela, a 2-year-old Frisian paint pony mare. And they earned this pony by saving their market tip. They saved the tip at market, and they bought this pony. It was always a dream to have an own pony. She's fun to drive, carrots and apples, and she obeys voice commands. She stops, she trots, and she walks. Lot number 30, here's going to be Matthew. He's 10 years old, and he is driving a good-looking pair of geldings. 7 and 11 years old. You want to guess what the ponies' names are? It's Winnie and Macy. Winnie and Macy, Winnie is actually an offspring of Macy. To lot number 31, the driver's name is going to be Jaden Byler, 14 years old, and he is going to be driving. He's going to be driving Buddy and Star, 14 and 10 years old, mini pony geldings. They're both geldings. They had Buddy for 9 years. Their favorite treat for you this morning for the ponies is going to be brown sugar. Bring in lot number 32. Miriam Esch is 12 years old, and she's driving a flashy 6-year-old paint gelding. 6-year-old paint gelding. This name is Pepsi. Pepsi is going to be, he likes water, and I can ride him in the creek. He also does really good on trail riding, a great trail riding horse. And look at that sharp gelding. Whew. Lot number 33, bring him on in. The driver's name is Sadie Rose Hooyard, age 11, right out of my home stomping grounds there in Churchtown. They even brought the big old teddy bear along. He's doing a good job there. Caitlin, Laura, and Aiden are going to be the passengers for you this morning. The pony's name is Snickers and Reese's. Snickers and Reese's, aren't they a well-matched team? Have a look. Black and white paints, they're gelding and a mare. Our daddy bought Snickers for us as a gift from our friend Joel Yoder. Number 34, bring it on in. Fanny Rose is age 14, Anna is age 12, and Eclipse is the pony's name, a Hackney Shetland stallion. It was actually a gift for them. He's fun to drive, he loves apple nuggets, and he knows how to lay down and say please. He's a trick pony now. He was the first colt on our farm ever that we raised. Lot number 35. The driver's name is Jaleesa Zimmerman. Jaleesa brought Clyde. Clyde is a 28-year-old Shetland pony gelding. This pony has been with our family for over 20 years, and he's given lessons to all the family. They spent a lot of time with him ever since she was a 5-year-old, and he likes anything from onions to bananas and crackers. Lot number 36 is ready to come to the ring next. Boy, isn't this fun here. The driver's name is Rachel, and she is 12 years old. Anna Mary, Rebecca, Johnny, Sarah, and Caitlin are the passengers. The pony's name is Beauty. She is 12 years old, and a mini mare she is. We earned our pony by not eating any candy for 1 year. That's something different now. She really likes apples with sugar and sugar lumps. She's fun to ride. The little girls can lead her around, but we like her spunk when we're driving her. Lot number 36 is in the ring. Bring in lot number 37 next. This is going to be Elizabeth. She is 13 years old, and she is driving Pearl. Pearl is a 15-year-old brown and white mare. And this one was actually a reward for getting the job done. They had the job completed till the new year, so this was a reward. They said, you get the job done, we're getting a brand new pony for you. The favorite treats is going to be ice cream, sugar lumps, Smarties, apples, carrots, anything we offer. An unforgettable time was when she was so anxious to get back to her 5-week-old foal, she got loose from the hitching rail, got rid of the pony cart, and found her way home, which was 2.5 miles. Hang on to her, Elizabeth. Don't let that happen again. Lot number 38 is next. Lorraine is driving Sparky and 9-year-old Minnie Gelding. Sparky likes carrots. That is lot number 38. You want to just give him a hand real quick there? Just give him a hand there, not a problem. You know, with all the ponies we have here this morning, they're doing a super good job. We got some of the best horsemen of the future in the ring this morning. Horsemen of the future, bring in lot number 39 next as well. 39 is coming in next. We turn the page. This one is going to be Lillian and Priscilla are the drivers. They're only ages 7 and 11. They're doing a great job this morning. Charlotte is the name of the pony, 9 years old, and a mini mare. She's a mare now for your consideration. This is the one just coming into the ring, lot number 39. She was a gift from Dad and Mom. And Smarties is what we give her for treats. The pony on the right side there, the north end of the ring there, she loves Smarties as her treats, and she is just making her way around the first section of the ring there, lot number 39. Bring in lot number 40 now on the open cruiser. Lot number 40 is going to be Barbie Ann Stolzfus, 13 years old. They got 5 people on the cart there, and John... The most unique thing about this pony is that I can ride and drive her, it says. That's the unique thing. We have 2 colts out of her that are full brothers, and we want to double hitch them. Lot number 41, bring in lot number 41 next. That is going to be Emmeline and Joanne are going to be the drivers for you this morning. 7-year-old mare, fun to drive, can take a lot of miles, possibly bred to a stallion. She might be in full. Bring in lot number 42. Lot number 42 is Katie Lynn are also along to us this morning. They're driving Starlight. Starlight is 16 years old. He's a Welsh Hackney cross gelding. The grandfather gave Starlight to us when he was a half-year old, 6 months old. He raised the dam and bought the grand dam at New Holland about 38 years ago for $300. Now that is super interesting. 38 years ago. Bring in lot number 43 next. Dwayne Shirk, age 15, is driving Taffy. Taffy is a 10-year-old Shetland mare, 10 years old. We needed a new pony, for our other one was getting old. We replaced her. We like to ride and drive, for she has a lot of speed and spunk. She loves apples and carrots. This same pony was at the 2017 Horse Progress Days, and she loves to race. We have a 3-year-old mare at home that we trained and are looking to sell. Next one, lot number 44. Bring it on in. James is driving BB. That's the name of this good-looking pony. BB is going to be a 5-year-old Frisian Hackney gelding. BB is fun to drive. They can take the whole family in the spring wagon. Whew. Just got him this summer, and I mean a good-looking booger it is. 5-year-old Frisian Hackney gelding. Watch him prance around the ring. He's doing a good job now. You trained him well, Alvin. Tell you what, James is doing a super good job. Next one coming in, lot number 45. Melvin is driving Jasmine, 6-year-old pony, 6-year-old a paint mare it is. Jasmine rides and drives. She likes apples. Jasmine rides and drives. She likes apples for a treat. She was a birthday gift. She is in full to American Sir. Lot number 46. Bring on 46. Rosina is age 5. She is driving Star. The pony's age is unknown. They don't know how old he is. And it's a miniature horse gelding. Star has been in the extended family for a number of years. A favorite pet and a highlight when the cousins get together. Is that cute or what? Lot number 46. Have a look in center stage this morning at Horse Progress Days and watch lot number 46 coming around the bend. Pony's name is Star. They're doing a good job. Bring on lot number 47. Manny and Amos Lee. Manny is 9 years old and Amos Lee is 6 years old. They are driving Misty. They saved the best to last. Have a look at the carriage. Lot number 47 for your consideration is going to be a 6-year-old mini mare. 6 years old. Hang on to her, boys. Hang on to her. And she is going to be traffic safe and sound. We bought her at a drive-through sale in 2021 for about half of what she's worth. Well, that's the way to buy them. She bought them for half of what she's worth now because she balked. They had to lead her around the ring, so they bought her cheap, and she doesn't do that for us at home, and we like to ride her as well. You did a great job, Manny. Good job in driving the pony this morning. We're going to lot number order 1 through 47. We're going to have 47 teams coming on into the ring at the same time. For your consideration, ladies and gentlemen, Horse Progress Days is off to a kickstart this morning, and we set it off with a good Pony Express this morning. We got great teamsters, the safety crews in the ring. We appreciate that. They're doing a good job. We appreciate the teamsters. They're bringing great ponies. They did, as the children spent a lot of time at home prepping these ponies. Some of them slept out in the barn with the ponies last night. I'm sure there's been a lot of people, a lot of young people that just couldn't wait for the day this morning to bring their ponies, show them off here in front of thousands and thousands of people. They're expecting 20,000 people at the event today and another 1,000 or 1,500 people listening on the live phone line. We're going to have 47 teams of ponies in center stage very shortly. Thank you for attending the Horse Progress Days this morning. Sure bet we have a lot of proud parents and a lot of proud grandparents watching in on this scene here. Yeah, you got some grandchildren, you got some great grandchildren on the pony cart. Well, they're certainly doing a good job for you this morning. Have a look in center stage. Thank you to the coordinators. Thank you to the drivers. Thank you to the safety guys. The safety guys are at the ring to make sure everything flows smoothly. Everybody did a super good job to kick off the first event of the 2-day Horse Progress Days 2024 live. Alrighty, 47 just left the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, free your hands, get ready. We're going to give them a big round of applause. A big thank you. We hope you enjoy your day. We're going to move out the teams in the field very shortly. Thank you so much for attending the Pony Express Kickstart.
Fisher Farm, absolutely one of the most beautiful places to be in Lancaster County, the way it looks to be. Looks like a lot of people around us here.
What you're about to witness here is really the heart and soul of Horse Progress Days. This is where it all started, in the ground, in the dirt, with horse-drawn farming equipment. And now the distinction that we always have made between just a regular antique old farming days and Horse Progress Days is that, and it all sort of started with the manure spreaders, because the New Idea Company was one of the last ones, if not the last major company in the country to stop making manure spreaders that were compatible to horse farming. So the Amish farmers like Ben Byler, who from Lancaster spreader, he converted or rebuilt New Idea spreaders before he started making his own spreaders. And Mose Herb from out in Ohio, you'll see his spreaders here from Sugar Creek. They're the same color as the old New Idea spreaders. They bought the dies and they started making the spreaders, making the parts, and on we go. And this is what has brought us to Horse Progress Days today. So that's where we're at, Robert, and I'm really happy to have my friend Robert Yoder here from New York State. He's a retired farmer now. He's an organic farmer, and so when he speaks, he knows what he's talking about. So you want to listen carefully, and we hope that you'll be inspired by what you see here today, especially if you're a potential future farmer or one who's already farming, and you'll be encouraged to continue your work. And also we have here then Joel Yoder. He's with the Intel Auction Company. He'll be introducing the horses as they come up here, and the teamsters. Just a matter of interest as they bring their horses. All these farmers have spent a lot of time getting their horses ready, and they work them, and so they're used to pulling equipment.
And let's get started here. We'll soon have the information on this spreader. From Sumner, Illinois, and a 25 bushel. We'll see some more of these come through. These are very well built, heavy-duty welded steel coated with an extremely rust-resistant primer. What's been in the last couple of years to be coated with an extremely rust-resistant primer, followed by polyurethane top coat provides excellent rust-resistant and increases spreader lifetime. Seal bearings are on smooth farm.
Have bigger farm. Thank you, and for bringing a great one. Thank you.
In your papers, guys. 1 horsepower car, the Model 120, complete package with shaft, $750. Once again, 10% flat freeze. Okay, now we'll talk about the Lancaster Compact Series storage spreader. This is the Model G65. The cost on this. I have to bring the price down to $7,557. Sunset spreaders, they're from...
We're going to bring another one in, so hopefully we can bring the crowd closer to the round pen for everyone. So yeah, we want to thank a couple of our sponsors.
Just please stay off the round pen gates. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Henry. I'll let him get started, see what he has for us today.
And the Amish in Switzerland, and then as they move into further north into the Alsace, the Palatinate, Bavaria, other places, the Mennonites and Amish tended to take up different land, but for reasons again that are kind of unclear to us today, the Mennonites tended to take long-term leases. They had leases that were called the Erbschaften, which were leases that were often a quarter century in length. These lasted for like a generation or more. And if you left, the landowner, generally these are absentee landlords. These are members of the nobility that live in a city somewhere else, but they have these rural estates. The landowner is required to buy any or reimburse you for any improvements, physical improvements that you made to the farm. The Amish generally had much shorter lease terms you made on the property. And so one of the things that we see is that Amish farmers in Alsace, in the Palatinate, in Bavaria, tended to, as they said, invest in property on the hoof. So things that they could take with them after 5 years if their lease was not going to be extended. So they invested in cattle. And one of the farmers, one of the families that was known for this was the Graber family.
Also help protect the brain and the nervous system from all of this extraneous. How brilliant is that? So, like, for example, people in Japan who don't consume a lot of butter and lard, right? They're eating a lot of fish and a lot of white rice, right? And they're, you know, very healthy. They're staying right with their traditional diets. Questions or comments? So when we get that feeling, it's like, right?
There's a lot of rain. That's been in. There's some kind of rain.
Thing up and turn it all around. Fresh soil. See, it's going to make a nice little bed there.
And the horse to keep everything in line and straight. He's not even working. So what we saw is just the tip of the iceberg as far as what they can all do with it. So should have got them to bring all the attachments and do everything they can.
Opposed to gate B.
So what he's going to do there, he's going to make a round or two to level that ridge and get it ready to lay some plastic.
Okay, next up is the shovel harrow.
Ruben Lance, Teamster, holding the notes photo supplies plastic layer. And as you saw in the beginning there, it's important to hold the drip tape so it doesn't just get pulled right from underneath the plastic as you're going. A lot of adjustments, a lot of fine tuning you can do on that. Looks good. And forecart that Ruben's using is manufacturer's Better Way equipment.
We grow most of our vegetables on plastic in Lancaster County. It helps a lot with weeds, gives us an earlier start, better yields. It's just hard to beat, and we've got some great.
Making deal here is doing this Paradise. Go along the drip attachment. Put down 2 drip lines under your plastic, and we do that for a lot of our
You do about 20,000 acres of produce in Lancaster County. That's my conservative guess. It might be a lot more than that. Probably close to 1,000 produce farmers in the county here growing some type of... What we have up here now is, this is how we get sweet corn by the 4th of July. This is a sweet corn planter. Two bags, one is for herbicides, fertilizer. They're going to make a really niche. They're going to plant.
Same volatile compound is what is valuable for animals, but we also create a better product than to go out in the field. Also, if we end up piling that and composting that bedding, now we have that microbiology already inoculated in there. So those are some, again, I don't feel like I did justice to that, but some ideas there for you. And again, we can talk about it afterwards more in the back. I just want to give you some quick principles. Crop rotation is critical, whether you're in gardening or row cropping, whatever you are, and also cover cropping. I talked about structure and glomalin in a few previous slides. We want to build soil aggregates.
Setup, that would be just a stand. That would not be the setter. So that's how much is that? $14.50. That's not the problem. The whole box. Tell everybody. Say you think you want to get
his caliber of his qualities, and that's what he specializes in.
Carry in my gal. That's got to be popping. So, when you play, then you'll see both feet right on the feet. Other models, you see your power back up there. That's how someone first practice about now, why would I not always use seed? Because I'm trying to that it's right. I get it. We say forward when it's parallel. Getting the horse to the thing is how I think. So if you're thinking about rollback, I'm actually thinking there's been check with me. Check with me. Good. All right. Around. My horse right is stop this gate over here. So I'm going to pick up my stop. Back.
Well, you're wrong. You just come down here on North Dam Road on a clear summer day. We've been out of the Kaufman Brothers farmers. They all live close together somewhere else.
Then I said, well, I always use fur. No. Because if I always did, always when it comes to tugging on your horse, how about the
Yeah, that'd be sure.
So I have to motivate it, right?
Nice,
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks to all the men, women, and children that put on this awesome event. These last few views are from the south, taken around lunchtime on Friday. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the event next year, being scheduled for Michigan. I'm certain it will be just as spectacular as this year's. Take care and God bless.